here at Mauna Wakia. Today makes 15 days since we've, quote unquote, occupied this area. Our encampment here, we've been here since actually, 16 if we want to count the day before, but we went home, get one last good out in, before we come up here. But one thing that I wanted to mention was, and I think we've all been a part of it already, is that one of the things that have allowed us to stay here for so long is a kanawai, is a couple that we put in place called the couple Aloha, and it's a couple that keeps all of us in the right mind, in the right spirit, in the right lavena, as far as how we conduct ourselves, how we handle ourselves, how we communicate with each other, and really more importantly, how we communicate with those who are not here, those who are not standing with us. It's in opposition to the building of this monstrous atrocity of a telescope, 2 stories down, 18 stories high, 34,000 square feet, 8-acre footprint. The size of Aloha Stadium, just much higher. And we've stood here in clear opposition to many of these powers, the state, the university, the DLNR, and the TMT itself, and they still have not found a way to get us out of here. So I'm not sure when the last time someone went camp out at Mauna Kea for over 2 weeks, but it's probably been a while. But we've been able to do that because we've conducted ourselves in what we believe to be a pono way. However, we don't confuse that couple aloha as a sign of weakness. And because we've been able to balance this ano of kupa'a and aloha and olu-oluness. We've been able to stand firm, and we've had multiple halavai with the makai. In fact, he was just here today, a little bit before most of you arrived. Captain Sherlock came back, and he explained to us that they're put in a very, very tough position, because I think, deep down in all of their na'au, they understand that what we're standing for is pono. It is very much pono.
Nana ika pono.
Nana ika pono. And what they're doing, they seem to understand, is enforcing the opposite of pono. They're enforcing a heva. They're allowing these people to desecrate, or they would like to allow them to desecrate the most sacred lands in all of Hawaii. Where Papa and Wakea meet, where multiple akua dwell, including Wakea, Poliahu, Ho'opokane, Lilinoi, Lihau, Waiau, Pukaho'ula, Mo'o'inanea, so on and so forth. So, education has been a big key for us and a big tool for us. But again, in everything that we do, we need to do it with aloha. But we do not want to confuse that and distort that with as a sign of weakness. We will kupa'a. We will stand strong, but we will stand strong in a pono way. And we believe that no matter what, no matter how many times people get arrested or people get asked to move to the side, that it will not deter us from what our true purpose here is. And that is to malama ika Aina. To care for the land, to care for our kupuna, to care for the resources that which will sustain us, that has sustained us for thousands of years and will sustain us for thousands more, and all of the future generations to come. And so we want to mahalo you guys for being here, for taking the time to join us whenever it is that you can. For some people, we're not able to be here every day. We live on different islands, but your sacrifice to fly from another island is just as great as any sacrifice. To take that time, and again, kala is not something that's easy to come by. And unfortunately, we live in a world where it holds a lot of power. And that's why we face these kind of situations. But one thing that we want to bring awareness to our people, this movement has garnered us more attention than perhaps ever before in the history of our people. We have activated and mobilized our people more so than ever before. Our people are activated and have mobilized perhaps more so than ever before, maybe since the times of the Ku'e petition. When in the time of only 40,000 Hawaiians, we had over 38,000 signatures. And I believe that at this point, we don't have 38,000 people on this Mauna, but I think we get more than 38,000 people around the world who are standing in support of us, who are holding signs all over the pictures, I'm not sure if you guys saw, but I never see all of them. I'm someone who's used to, I open my Facebook, I get 5 notifications. Now you open, you get like 255. I never see nothing, all of it, but it's absolutely amazing how our people from all over Hawaii, all over the world, are standing in support of not the people here, but standing in support of our Mauna. Yeah. And so one thing that we want to do, because we understand that this is by no means the first battle, and this is by no means the last battle. This is just a part of the process. And so what we want to do in a time where the whole world is watching us, we want to attack not the fruit, not the branches, not the lau, but the kumu and the a'a. And we believe that the source of all of these pilikia, in my mind at least, is the prolonged and illegal occupation of Hawaii by the United States of America. The fact that those of us who are connected to this Aina, who physically come from this Aina, are not able to determine for ourselves what is pono and what is heva. And that we have people in charge who have no connection, who have never ever been to this Mauna, never been to the VQ, never felt the cold, never breathed it, never drank the waters of Wai'au. And they can tell us what's pono and what's heva. And for me, personally, I will never accept that. I will never accept someone with no connection, no physical connection to our island. I think that we're all on the same page in that one. Yeah? And so, to Kanua Aina, I mahalo you guys because education is key. And true education. And for the past 120 plus years, the educational system has not taught us truth. It's been denationalization, Americanization of our people has been institutionalized for the longest time, generationally. And over time, they believe that that our nationality and our pride in who we are will be completely wiped out from us. But Oleloa. Yeah, we stand here, we know the truth. And we know the truth because of Kula, like Kanua Aina, because of Kumu, who kupa'a makaoya i'o, who will not allow the powers that be to define for us what is pono, what is heva, what is true, and what is untrue. And so now we have keiki, who are growing up from va pepe, understanding the truth. And we're not spending our life trying to relearn things. We're learning it at the right time, we're growing up with it, and we get to a point where we are strong enough and confident enough that we're willing to take a stand for it. And so I've seen hundreds of keiki who are here, who come here every day, who, when it's time to ha'alele. They're not ready. Who, that they gotta go kula. Because they said, no, kula's on Mauna Kea. That's where we learn truth. Yeah, and it's coming from the 3-year-olds, the 4-year-olds, the 7-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 12, 15, 18, and to the rest of us. And so, our stance here is that we're gonna do whatever we need to do to malama the piko. We're gonna do whatever we do to kupa'a and not allow the real criminals to desecrate our Aina. But the source of all of this pilikia, I believe, again, is the illegal occupation. And we want to address that. Again, when the whole world is watching us, when the whole world is giving us the attention, I'm not sure if you guys saw, but not to say that the crime Facebook is the best, the crime, but the last 3 days, Mauna Kea is the #1 trend on Facebook in the world. So when was the last time that a Hawaiian issue, a land issue in Hawaii, has garnered so much attention? In my lifetime, I've probably never seen it. So in everything that we do, we need to explain the culture, we need to explain the tradition, we need to explain our genealogical and our physical connection to this place. But we also need to address the kumu of the pilikia. Yeah, we need to nanai ke kumu. And the kumu of the pilikia is these powers not allowing us to govern and to determine what's best for our people and for our Aina. And we come from a people, we know Captain Cook came here in 1778 and could not believe the cleanliness, the productivity of our Aina. He's been all over the world already, yeah, discovering places. And he could not believe the productivity of our Aina. And we're in a time now where Hurricane Ana comes and people flipping out because we only get 1 2-week shelf stock or whatever of mea ai and of resources. But we know back in the ancient times that white people alone in Va'avi in times of famine could feed all of Hawaii, Mokupuni, and parts of Maui. Just one valley. Not even looking at the 800 fish ponds we had across the Pai Aina. Not even looking at the valleys running up and down the Aina of Oahu and Molokai and Kauai and other places in Maui. And the dry land systems that we had in Kona. So we need to get back to that. And for us, we want to use this time, use this opportunity, use this platform that has never been greater for our people to let the world know that we know the truth. And we're going to start speaking the truth. And the rest of the world needs to speak the truth as well. And so again, for me, this is no longer just a one generation thing, a young person thing, the older person thing. This is everybody. This is the La Hui. And in many senses, this is the Honua. And so people around the world face similar dilemmas, similar pilikia that we face in terms of managing our resources, managing our Aina, managing and preserving the culture and the traditions of our people. And so we can use this time also to connect with them. And for us, I wanted to say that because we've been given so much support throughout the world, that we need to maka'ala too. And when other people face pilikia, that we need to be able to support them as well. Because they are supporting us. And the more connections we can make, the more connections we can create, the stronger we will become as a people. And not just Kanaka Hawaii, but as a people in general. And all people, no matter where you come from, no matter where you live in Hawaii, we need to have mahalo, we need to have ho'ihi, we need to malama the resources that sustain us, that have sustained us for 1,000 generations and will sustain us for 1,000 generations more. And so, with that being said, I don't know where I'm going with this.
You let go.
One of my favorite, I've only met him a few times. I've never had a class with him, but one of my favorite kumu is Kale Koka'el. And one of my favorite quotes from him is, if this is the best they got, we already got them beat. If America, this is the best you've got, we already got you guys lit.
There you go.
Because this is the time, we're only getting stronger. We'll only continue to get stronger. But let's get stronger and kupa'a maki aloha. We treat everybody with aloha. We treat everybody with respect. And eventually they will see the true uhane, the true spirit that dwells and lives within each and every one of us. And I believe that aloha plus oya i'o take our people forward and will get us back to where we need to be, and will ho'i ke ea o ka Aina and the pono o ka Aina. So again, I still don't know where I'm going. I lava. Mahalo nui ya
Hawaii no e ahalulu ka honua aumea na kulukulu e kalani ki e kaumailuna au e ke aloha ole akamalini o ha'aheo Hawaii, Mama Kakaua, Aina, o ke ehu kakahiaka, o na ovivi, o Hawaii nei, no kula hui e ha'avipa, hua e olama. Alikoa o ke ave me ko ka malala balula me ka kuhi hewa alu mai pu alu mai me ko mano kalani po ka ima